Assalamualaikum Dr. Noraini. My name is Muhammad Sami Aridanhon, and today I'm going to do a self-reflection video about leadership in the course of software engineering. So without further ado, let's start. First of all, I'm going to introduce my system that I am been working on this course. We call it the UTMIND system, UTM-IND system. So the domain of the system is that mental health in higher education. And why are we focusing on this? It is because the many university students face depression, anxiety, and stress. It has been going on for quite a while, but COVID-19 actually worsened these mental health challenges. And what's the impact? The impact here is that it affects the academic performance, increased stress, and overall well-being, which is very worrying. And so we have proposed the system of that the main project is a comprehensive mental health application hub for students, and the future includes the self-assessment tools for education content and the awareness, and also provides the virtual support through chatbot, telehealth, and anonymous forum. This is just a brief features. The more comprehensive features will be included in the report, and the design is also mainly include the mobile responsive with inclusivity in mind, multilingual, culturally adaptive, because it also includes international students and accessibilities, and for students with disabilities, and it must be scalable to handle high usage. So next, I will introduce the stakeholders for this project, which is the university students, which is the main users, the university management, which will manage a student to monitor the student well-being, and lastly, the mental health professionals. Like I said, this is now the self-reflection section of the video, and for this, I will start with the knowledge and skills needed for leadership. Personally, I think there's two parts that is most important. First is the technical expertise. Second one is the project management fundamentals. Okay, let's start with technical expertise. The first one, I think technical expertise is the most important one because it ensures the leaders to be able to address complex challenges and support the team. The leader must understand and also must be able to think clearly and know clearly what they should do and what is the goal of the system, and they must have the knowledge of the technicalities of themselves. It is important because it is to build credibility among the team members, because if you don't know anything, you're not sure about what you're going to do, how is your members going to trust you and follow your lead? And then also important in decision making and problem solving, because you cannot do any decision and solve any problem if you are not sure about anything. You are not sure about how this should work. So this is the most important thing, first one. Second one is the project management fundamentals. You decide which one is the most important, which task should be prioritized, which resource should be put here, put there, and then time management, also this one. Because if your project cannot be submitted on time, there's no point. There's no point of managing all the tasks if it is complete or not. Even if it's not on time, it doesn't matter. So the importance here is to prevent delays and ensure the sufficient use of time and resources, and it also promotes a structured workflows and time delivery, because if you think of all of that, you will plan forward. And that comes to my next point, which is the leadership qualities. The first one is the communication and support. The second one, strategic planning and future oriented thinking and time management, project coordination, team building, and self-motivation. So the first one, communication is important, because if you don't communicate properly with your team members, they don't know what you're talking about, they will produce the wrong result. For the second one, strategic planning and future-oriented thinking, you always must be thinking forward what you should do next. If not, you will be always lost. For that one, time management and project coordination, similar to the skills I talked before, you have to think about the time. You must be punctual and submit the project in time, and you have to plan how you are going to achieve that. Lastly, and team building and self-motivation. This is similar to communication, but it's a bit different. You have to, in a way, motivate your teammates to be able to be motivated, to be have the motivation to do what you have been told to. So you have to keep the relationship very closely and build the team, build the relationship so that they can trust you and is motivate to follow your lead and do the project as the best quality as possible. So next one, this is my contribution to leadership. So at the first image here for the left side, I think we have to always think about what is our members' situations and conditions. So if they have exams, we have to consider that and give them work accordingly and give them time to rest. For the right side, I think sometimes humors and casualty is important in a team. If we are always serious all the time, it will just build stress and tension. And then the next one is, this is the left part. I think this is what my way of communicate with my team members and work division. I think when it comes to this, we always have to keep it formal so it can be understood as clear as possible without any misunderstanding. And then for the right side, I think sometimes when we have some situation ourselves, we have to communicate clearly to our team members so they understand our situation, so that it will not cause frustration and misunderstanding. For this instance, my mom is sick and I have some change of plan, I have to delay my work. I have to communicate that clearly to my members so that they understand. And my member is really nice about it, and they wish a recovery to my mom. And that is all for this reflection video. Thank you very much for listening.